Welcome to our official Fusion Calendar tool, aka the Fusion Tracker. I want to start off by saying two things. One, I sincerely believe this is the best Fusion tool available, period, on all the internet. If I'm wrong, let me know. We'll work on it to make sure it's the best, but we've put so much time into this, making it as perfect as possible. Shout out to my web dev, Archer. He's done a beautiful, phenomenal job, as you can see. Second thing, number two, what I want to say, obviously the Fabian Fusion is almost over, so I do apologize. You'll see this is currently the Lord Fabian Fusion calendar, and you can see it's Friday, March the 21st. This only lasts until March the 25th, and events only run until Monday, March the 24th. I get it, it's towards the end. However, it just took us a while to make it as perfect as we wanted, so I hope you understand. And on top of that, there's still a ton of functionality to help you complete the fusion, not just prepare for it at the beginning and make sure you nail it as you go, though that is a phenomenal use. And you can see I've been doing that the whole time as we have been in like our alpha v 0.5 or whatever preparing. But now that it's ready to launch, unfortunately, we're towards the end of the fusion, but there's still some amazing ways you can use this to make sure you nail the end of the fusion and ensure you get your copy of Fabian. The other key thing, obviously Fabian is awesome, and I want to get this out as quickly as possible so you guys can finish the fusion and get your Fabian if you have been going for it. But most importantly, if I'm being honest, the key thing here was us perfecting the tool so it is completely reusable for all future fusions. So Archer has set it up so it will work with hybrid fusions, with fragment fusions, with anything you could really imagine, you know, fusions where there are all different rares you have to collect or 4 different kinds of epics or different affinities than what we had here. It is very transferable to future things. So this will be a consistent, constant, reliable resource available on my website. So this video is not gonna be that long. I just wanna take you through it in a couple minutes and show you how you can already use it with a ton of success and what you can look forward to in the future. But if you're wondering, most importantly, how do you get to it? Go to my website, fastidious.gg, and you will see we have a raid button right here in the middle. Obviously, I cover 2 games. I cover Watcher of Realms and I cover Raid Shadow Legends. A lot of the stuff you'll see here on the side is for Watcher of Realms because that is the game I've been working on and developing the website for over the past year. Also, these main tools you see here, these are specifically the Watcher of Realms tools. However, you can go all the way just to my Raid website by clicking this right here, or you can just type this URL in directly, fastidious.gg/raid-shadow-legends. Now you can see you've got my link here, which by the way, it really is the best link in the whole game right now. You get Corrado Fox Hunter on download. You get Tagoar in about 10 minutes when you hit level 10. You get Uugo in about 2 hours when you hit level 20. And then on day 2 or 3, when you hit level 30, you get Rector Drath. It is insane. It's phenomenal. But then right under, you see all our raid tools. We actually have a few things. We have a summon chance calculator. So let's say we have the 2x ancients. We actually have 2x for everything at the time of filming this. But let's say you're doing 2x ancients. You select the shard type, and let's say you're at 0 pity and you want to do 100 ancients. Let's just make it 50, more realistic for a lot of people. Simulate, and it shows you all the different things that could happen. You can see the average expectation. On average, you're getting half a legendary or so, and you're getting about 8 epics. We'll have something eventually that has the, you know, what's the chance I get at least 1 legendary, at least 2, at least 3, and we'll show you all those percentages. Other tools, very simple but very clean. We have a mastery planner. So let's say I was building the masteries for, I don't know, some basic clan boss DPS or something like this. And you go down, you can see it starts populating a customizable web address. You can just copy this link, and now you can share that with your clanmates, with your friends on my Discord, link in the description if you want help, and it will share that directly. And the final tool we need to talk about before we get into the Fusion Calendar and the amazing Fusion Tracker tool, we do have a mythical tier list. So this was created by me and Big Papa Drath. It is already live, though it is not officially launched yet. You'll see when it is launched, there'll be a video along with it and a beautiful Big Papa Drath icon here with his links. But this is amazing, and it's coming from one of the top players and top content creators in the entire game. So it is a really cool thing, and it's really clean. Lots of things like that to come. But let's talk about the Fusion Planner Calendar, aka the Fusion Tracker tool. So how does it work? Well, actually, the cleanest way to show you what it looks like at the beginning, I'm just going to open up a private incognito window. Let's go here, because I was actually already logged in. You can see there's the option here to log in. If we go to there before, I'm already logged in. It says admin, because obviously I'm an admin. But you can see I've been tracking and it remembers my progress. So if you want it to remember your progress every time, definitely make an account on my website. It's completely free. Everything on my website is 100% free. The whole thing is, there's not an ad in sight, totally free, everything. Like literally, you'll not see a single pop-up. You'll never be asked for money. Nothing like that. If you don't have the account or you haven't started yet, when you log in, it will just be empty like this. If you're curious what every little thing is, we have a legend down here. So if it's highlighted white, it means you haven't started it yet. If it's red orange, that means it's in progress. If it's green, it is completed, you finished it. And if it's this darker gray, that means you skipped it. Finally, if you want to manually add any champions, you can do that. There's just the plus or the minus, so you can add or delete. To add, you simply just click and you see this yellow hand pops up. That means you manually added it. And if you want to remove it, just click the red thing in the corner. Why do we need that button? You can obtain these champions not through the fusion events. You may have just pulled the rare champion, or later on when you had those four, you may have fused them together to make your epic. So you can just click here, but you'll see there's 16 rares that you can collect or click, whether you collect them through the events or you manually add them, and then you have your 4 epics. It's pretty dang clear. It's pretty dang clear in my opinion. And now for the key thing that I think elevates this just from a cool generic tracker to something really powerful. We have this here, the collection things on the bottom with both the fodder tracker and the potion collector that let you know exactly how many you still need. So let's see this all in action. Let's say it's the beginning of a fusion and it's Monday. At this point, we're going back in time, March the 10th, and you're looking at it and you're seeing, okay, so we got the Dragon Tournament, the Dungeon Divers, and the Champ Training. Those are all now in progress. You're trying to do them, right? So here they come. They're in progress. You're going through it. You're completing them. And oh, I completed the Dragon. You can click it again. Now it says finished. So now that it's finished, you see that you got this icon here. You can click it. And now you've collected from that event, from the Dragon Tournament, you've gotten your first rare. Let's say you also were doing the Dungeon Divers. Ooh, I finished that too. Let me click and collect my rare. Now we have 2 collected. The Champ Training, oh no, it went poorly. Toggle through finish. I actually had to end up skipping it. I didn't do it. So no collection there, no click, right? You continue, and it all starts filling out. So let's go back now to the real example with my progress here on my account. You can see at the time of filming this, it is Friday, March the 21st. And by the way, what is this red bar underneath the date? Well, we're allowing you to track every affinity potion keep each day to line it up really nicely for you. So right now, the Force Keep is open, but very importantly, you can see tomorrow, or actually this afternoon for me at Game Reset, the Magic Keep will open. And with all these magic rares I have to now send up, pretty important that I'm cognizant of that. And then you'll see purple here for Void. That will happen on Sunday. It always happens on Sunday. But you can see it tracks day by day with the Affinity Keep and whatever events there are. So you can not just see natural overlaps in the events like, oh, Dragon Tournament, Dungeon Divers, and Champ Training. Maybe you have a solo farming team. Now you're going to get your one guy in with 4 foods, and then you're going to get a perfect synergy between the 3 tournaments and events, right? But maybe you can take it a step further and say, okay, awesome, but I really should knock that out on Monday and Tuesday because I want to focus on the Magic Keep on Wednesday and get a step ahead. And at the beginning of the fusion, start preparing for all the rare champions I'm going to have to ascend during this fusion. So you can see there's a lot of stuff here to really help you out. It's always going to highlight the current day. So let's talk about the current day. As it stands right now, you can see based on my collection, you can count, or I can just talk you through. I have completed 11 events, which means I should have 11 rares collected. But remember, when you finish an event and you collect the rare, you always have to collect it manually. You have to click it. It's the only way to make it work cleanly. So you can see all these little green checks in the corners. I've obviously missed a couple. So let's click through here. And now all of a sudden, boom, I've got 11 Borns, 11 of the rare champion collected. You might be wondering now, what are these wrenches? Well, it's one thing to have them collected, but it's really important to know, are they finished? Are they built up? So as of now, it's as if I haven't built a single Born. That obviously is not the case. If I go here, you can see and click, I have maxed out 7, brought them to level 40, 4 stars of Ascension, and I've actually brought the other 4 behind me to level 40, though they are not maxed Ascension. So we can click back and you can kind of get a sense of where I'm at. Why is this important? Because as we hit these wrenches, meaning they are complete, they are now prepared. So in this case, these rare champions are now 4 stars, level 40, fully ascended. It will reduce the remaining necessary potions I need to collect from the bottom here. So you can see as of now, it's as if I haven't done anything. 160 lesser potions for the magic keep still needed, 64 greater magics. The voids are here, and then these are the arcane, which are obviously shared between the void hero and the magic hero. And then here are my chickens. Eventually this will be, and by eventually I mean tomorrow, maybe by the time a lot of you people are watching this video, this chicken will be a 3-star chicken logo, but I couldn't find it, so I had to make it myself. There you guys go. And then it's saying a chicken or a fodder champion. So we said Incubus because I feel like that's everyone's favorite fodder champion, but eventually this will just say 3-star chicken or 3-star fodder, and it's just telling you how many you need. Obviously, some of these start as 2 stars, like Incubus, but it's just a good reference. So now watch. As I click these wrenches, and you'll see this tooltip pop up, mark as built, right there, they're going to start reducing the amount of potions I need and the amount of food I need. So let's just go back to the game very quickly. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 of my rare champions are fully prepared. We can hop in here and it will just live update and reduce what we still need. So we'll get a really good sense of where I'm at. So this is really important for me because Force Day is ending. Magic Day is starting at the time of filming this in like 3 or 4 hours. So I need to know, this is my last chance to farm the magic a ton and make sure I'm prepared. I need to know exactly how much I need to gather to get my remaining copies finished. But we've got 7 done, so let's click. Click, and boom, this went down 10, and this went down 4. And then boom, this went down 3 chickens. So why is it 3? At first you might be thinking, isn't it 4 3-star fodder to make a 4-star fodder? Sorry if I'm confusing you, but it will make sense in a second. Yes, however, we're not making a 4-star fodder or a 4-star chicken champion, right? Because the base one that is the 4th that needs to go up to 30 and then become 4-star actually is born itself. So each time you do this, it will reduce it by 3. So now we can click through and every time watch. -10, -4, -3, -10, -4, -3, so on and so on. Let me click my full 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and this is where I'm at right now. So you can see remaining, what do I still need? I need 90 lesser magic potions, 36 greater magic. My arcane has been updating as well. I need 45 lesser arcane and 87 greater arcane. You can see the void stuff and the superior stuff is unaffected because I have not finished any of Siendra in this example, the Fusion Void Epic. And you can also see I now only need 91 chickens, right? 91 3-star fodder or 3-star chickens. So this just updates as you go. You can see there's no option for like incomplete. So saying that these are already level 40, but not ascended. I don't think we'll be able to do incremental things, but what I do think we'll be able to do is eventually we'll add another button where it's not just the wrench. There's maybe like a half wrench and a full wrench, or like a potion pot and a wrench. And like the wrench means it's already level 40 and 4 stars. And then the potion pot means it's fully ascended. We'll probably add that optionality. But for now, you can see a clean picture. So obviously I need a little bit less than the 90 lesser magic, the 36 greater, because I've put a couple ascensions into these guys. There's actually just the one over here. I'm not going to lose sleep over that. I know when the day turns over now, I need 90 more lesser magic and 36 greater magic to feel 100% safe and nail this fusion. That's pretty dang important. Moreover, I know I only need 91 more 3-star fodder. Obviously, I have a lot already prepared, as a lot of people should, this deep into a fusion. However, it gives you a pretty nice, strong sense, right? So that kind of wraps things up. I'm really proud of this tool. If you can think of ways already to improve it, please do let me know. But I like how simple and I like how clean it is. To, I guess, bring it home here, what would this look like at the end? Well, let's fuse a Siendra and let's see what that looks like. How do you do that? So I've got the 4 prepared already. Let's click and unlock and put it in. Annoying time for the tournament position to pop up. Come on, stop that. God dang, this game has a bad UI. It's really amazing. There you go. I got my 4 in there already. Let's fuse Siendra. It's going to cost me way too much silver. Why does it cost silver? Why does everything cost silver in this game? But there you go. Here she is, Siendra. So now I have collected her. I did not get her from the event, which was the summon rush. That's why I didn't click here. However, I did just fuse her. So now I can click over here and I've collected 1 Siendra. When she's finished, I can click complete and you'll see the void potions update, the arcane potions update, and the food tracker updates. However, she is not completed, so I'll click that off. And you can just see how you start filling this out. When the artifact enhancement starts tomorrow, I can check it off as in progress. When I finish Fire Night, I can move it to finished and then collect this, that, and the other. You really understand how it works. If you do have any questions, do let me know in the comment section below. I really hope you guys like this tool as much as I do. And again, if you have suggestions for improvements, do let me and Archer know. Thank you so much for watching. I have been Fastidious. Remember, this will be available for all future fusions. So here on out, you are going to be doing fusions in easy mode, full luxury mode, and I'm really excited to help you do it. Thank you. Share with your mother, and I'll see you real soon. Bye.
Fastidious.